Hello, today we are here with Mr. Paul Worley, and he served in World War II in the Army.
I joined when I was 17. The new National Guard outfit was formed in North Alabama in November of '40, so we went in to join that and was called into federal service on January 27th. 1941, and so we was in service a year before Pearl Harbor. And we became the first combat unit to leave the United States. We primarily went to build an airfield, and so we built the first airfield in the Aleutians. They broke the Japanese code and found that they had their aims for the Aleutian Islands too, so this airfield would be the only thing standing between them and the coast of Alaska. If they did that, they would be in bombing distance of the whole west coast. So we were, the thing about the Aleutians was the weather. Either raining or snowing and blowing wind. Winds many times at 100 miles an hour, and working on the dock, you had to tie a rope around your waist to keep from being blown into the water. And we saw the sun twice in 3.5 years that we were up there. The first day of that attack, we lost 17 men of the regiment. Tried to crawl forward when they couldn't walk on their frozen feet. The battle itself was pretty rough up in the snow-capped mountains. You know, we killed them all but 2,000. And they made a final attack on Americans at what they called Engineer Hill. They had some heavy guns there, and the Japanese figured to take them and turn them on the Americans. And they came through the medical area making that attack, and they shot all the doctors and bayoneted all the men on the cots, and they took their own lives at the foot of the hill rather than be captured. I was a machine gunner. Wound up as a machine gunner. Of course, we were engineers, but you wound up being whatever they needed at the time.
Right.
The longest naval battle of the war took place up there. And the casualties, it was the second bloodiest battle of World War II. The only thing that surpassed it was the Marines on Iwo Jima. And once or twice a week somebody will ask me where the Aleutian Islands were and tell me how lucky I was that I was somewhere where nothing happened. And we were completely isolated from the rest of the world. We didn't even know who was winning the war. There's no contact whatsoever did we have with the outside world in that 3.5 years. In other words, they just thought they'd wait there to be killed.
Yeah.
We didn't have any idea that we could withstand an attack. We didn't have no tanks or no heavy equipment, because really no heavy artillery, because it couldn't be used on that soft ground.
If it had not been for y'all, you know, it's quite possible that, you know, they would have come in from that direction onto our soil.
That's true.
And letting us know, giving us a different side of World War II that, you know, a lot of people have not seen or heard of yet.